ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, first of all, it's been a while. So what's going on to all of the new people here, and what's up to all of my tribe? What's going on, y'all? Before we get into the show, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications. Make sure you turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section, y'all. Give me out here with them. If you're joining late, if you're here, comment in the chat. So let's do the intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, I am back. What is going on, y'all? I hope you guys have been liking my pre-recorded stuff because I have been getting into that a little bit more just because I'm not able to go live as much because of work. So I definitely want to keep giving you guys content, but I haven't been able to go live as much. So I'm happy to be able to do it again today. And I might be pushing out a few lives throughout the weekend, maybe another one today as well. What's going on to Miss Platinum 2001, and what's going on to is it Jack 6? Hey boo. So before we get into the main story, because I know I gotta give people time to get in here because your boy's out of the algorithm because I don't go live as much, which is another reason why I've been pushing. Y'all, I talk really fast. I realize that. But which is another reason why I've been pushing out the pre-recorded stuff. Because shout out to AT2, shout out to Mims, because they have been kind of helping me with making sure that I can have content without having to go live all the time. Because I always used to feel like if I can't do a live, like it's not really worth it. But I do realize that it is okay to do a pre-recorded show. So if you guys haven't already checked out some of those things, check those out. I do want to get into two articles before we get into the main story here with Tory Lanez and Prince from Love and Hip Hop Miami. So first off, and this is a very short story, but I don't know if you guys remember Juju from Love and Hip Hop New York. But y'all, I just seen this picture, and y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. If I was a straight man, this is what I just love. I'm gonna just show y'all. I love this lady, y'all. Juju is so beautiful. But congratulations to Juju because she is getting ready to have a baby. And I am so excited for her. Hey, what's going on, boo? I'm so excited for Juju. One, because I just think Juju is so beautiful. Like, she is so beautiful. I want to see her more on television. But you know, that's her thing. And let me change the view on this. Not that one. Well, actually, let's do this one for right now. I'm so excited for her because I think she's such a beautiful woman. And just look at these pictures. Like Juju is just beautiful. Whoever the lucky man is to create another life with Juju, kudos to you because you got a good one. I think Juju is such an amazing person from the show. I don't know her personally. I would love to interview Juju. I would love to talk to Juju. I would love to be Juju's friend. I love Juju. But congratulations to Juju. So that's just a short story, really quick. Is she like 50? I don't think she's 50. Let me see. Juju. Is she 50? No, she's 41. She's only 41. So yes, but shout out to Juju. Congratulations on your new bundle of joy. And I'm excited for this. And then one more story before we get into our main story, y'all. Y'all know I'm a school teacher and I gotta play this. And before I do, I want to let you guys know this is a very graphic video. It's a sad video. But I want to get into the conversation about this because absolutely not. Okay? No. Let me put my phone on mute. All right. So let's share the screen. Did y'all see this girl? It says somebody called her parents. Female student goes viral after physically attacking her teacher during class. Yo, this is frightening. Like, this is not normal. Well, I mean, you know what? I won't say it's not normal, but parents, like, y'all gotta like control your children. You know what I mean? Because this ain't it. Younger than I thought. She wasted a lot of years with Cam. It's harder having children later. Yeah, she did. She did. But I mean, I love Juju. But let's get into this story, y'all. If you haven't seen this, this is very sad. And actually, well, I can't pull it up now, but I got like two different views of this fight. But let's play it.
She threw the phone. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You gotta play my face right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Put your hands on me. Yeah, I swear to God, if you don't get your hands on me. Give me your hands on me. Just so sweet. Oh, God damn!
And this is why I will absolutely not do like middle school and high school kids, because no, I would be in jail. I would be in jail. I would be in jail. Give me 1 second. I would be in somebody's jail because ain't no way that you're doing this. Where are the parents? And like, why does your daughter have this so much aggression towards the teacher? Now, I did hear this. So this is what the backstory from what I heard. You can't even get that close to me. Look, period. Okay. This is what I did hear though. And I want y'all to put in the comments. What I heard was this. The teacher says something about her mother didn't raise her this way or something like this, and her mother's dead. And it could be a sensitive spot for her, but fighting the teacher is just not the option. Like, that's not what we do because of this. So put a 1 in the chat if you feel like, you know what, I understand it. Put it to the chat like maybe, and 3, just absolutely not. For me, get somebody else to do it because it won't be me. Okay. I can't. This is why I don't deal with middle school and high school kids, because these kids are like, my second graders are a lot to deal with. but I'm not doing this with no grown kid. Sorry. I'm going to uppercut you too, and you're going to go to heaven. Period. We got a 3 from Miss Platinum 2001, a 3 from Princess. Is it QN? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't murder that name, but absolutely not. It's a no for me. Get somebody else to do it. No. Teachers used to be respected. They did. And like, they just don't anymore. Really, they don't. And I know firsthand, I'm gonna be exactly. Okay. It ain't gonna happen. There's a little boy in my school, and I love him to death, but he decides like he wants to like kick you now. And I had to really push him to like, you don't do this to adults. This ain't it. And if you're doing this now, this gets worse later on. So let me correct it now. What's going on, Joshua? Let's correct this now so that you don't end up doing this later on and actually get beat up by an adult or think this is a pattern in life, because this ain't it. So yeah, it's a no for me. It's a no. And I saw that there's another view from this. I don't feel like looking it up. I recorded it and I meant to post it, but I didn't do it. There's another view from this. So allegedly, she broke the teacher's leg. And if this was me, it would have been the other way around. Leg, arm, neck, something. This ain't happening. Because once you decide that you want to go ape shit, then I'm going to be the ape that shitted on you. Period. It's so disrespectful. If she don't get her daughters and nieces to bust that girl, look. For me, it would be F the nieces and the nephew, whoever. I would have handled that on site. And let's watch. I want y'all to see this again because I couldn't tell if this was a student or a teacher. But let's watch this one more time. Hey, what's going on? Just simply. Let's watch this one more time. Oh no, what's going on? I'm about to show it again, just simply. So I'm glad that you just asked that. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong screen. And she's calling somebody. I don't know if she's calling like the principal. Is she calling the parent? She's calling someone. I want to know who she was calling because, you know, allegedly, like I said, they said that the girl's mom had passed away and she said that your mother taught you better. That's what I heard. But I'm not sure if that's true. So that's all alleged. But let's keep watching because I'm going to show you. Look like it was a teacher. You can't really tell with the kids sometimes who's the adult and who's not. But let's look.
Oh my God.
And see, she slapped the phone out of the hand, right? Off rip. I'm triggered. You slapped it out of my hands. I'm already triggered, ma'am. Let's keep going. And she's walking away. The teacher's doing the right thing. She's walking away. The girl slapped the phone out of her hand. She's cussing her out. She walked away.
Oh.
And you slammed it. Now, you know, in black households, we do not slam doors. And it didn't even land right because something's in the way of the door. So you failed at slamming the door on her.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And then that little thing right there, that little punch, that little thing right there she did, that right there was trigger number 2.
Oh my God.
He pushed her up off of her because, again, I wish I could rewind this. The girl was on her. Okay? She said, do not put your hands on me. That's warning number. That's warning. Well, that's like warning number 2. And see, then hands is getting thrown. Once hands get thrown, all bets is off. Ma'am, it's time for you to go to jail, but with an H and spelled with an E and 2 doubles, the hockey sticks. And she got this lady by her hair. It's a wrap for me. It's a wrap for me. Dang it, I missed the girl. Oh, I got so passionate, I missed the girl.
God damn!
Oh man. Hold on, I'm gonna play one more time. I done got lost in the whole thing.
She threw the phone.
You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You dumbass playing in my face right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Put your hands on me. Yeah, I swear to God, if you don't get your hands, put your hands on me. Give me your
Dang. Well, y'all saw the girl in the purple. I can't pause it fast enough. But y'all seen the girl in the purple that came back there? Now, y'all, the thing is this. You got to be careful getting into this stuff. I'm going to read those comments in a minute because I was on two different screens. You got to be careful with interfering with this because, one, you know, they blasting up the schools. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Getting in the middle of this. But it's sad because she couldn't help her. The teacher or the student, either one. She couldn't help them because she put her arm on the girl first. Then she tried to stop the girl, but the girl had pulled the teacher out. These kids need to get whooped at home. It starts there. It does start there. And I'm not even a real person in whooping kids, but there has to be some kind of discipline at home. It has to be. It don't have to be a whooping, but some type of discipline. I would have torn this. Okay, look. Okay. What's going on, Michael Anthony? In my district, it's called self-defense fighting. Yeah, until they pull you out. Being a teacher isn't even worth it these days. That teacher probably haven't gotten into a fight since middle school. Probably. That's the thing. Where are the other teachers? Where were the other teachers? That's what I was saying. I don't know if that other person with the purple one was a teacher or not. See, that's why I don't understand why people want to be teachers. I'll say this, you know, a lot of times teachers move up in grades as the kids move up. And so they get to a place where they get to the middle school and high school. I think it's a trick from the school system, by the way. Because even like last year when I was in second grade, our second grade teachers moved up to third grade. So I'm assuming they're going to move to fourth grade next year. So I think a lot of teachers get there and then they get stuck in that area because a lot of teachers don't want to deal with the kids that are this age because you see like this. She should have slammed her head in that door. Girl, her head would have been through that little glass. And her head too big for that, but it would have been. She'd have a red flag on all public school records countrywide. Right. She would have. And that's why you can't even really do anything. It's sad because as a teacher, you can't protect yourself. There needs to be a discipline at home. I always tell my kids, if you have a problem with a teacher, let me handle it. Stay in a child's place. I'm the adult. A lot of kids don't understand that though, Chrislyn. And I'll tell you this. Even when I'm teaching them right now, because I'm teaching them about, they're about to go to second grade. On top of this, we have COVID children. Because when I started, my kids in second grade had not been in a classroom until last year. And so the social skills, they don't get it because they've been dealing with mom at home. And the teachers talked about it a lot about how even when the kids were at home, they couldn't even really be in class because mom was like, take out the trash, you know, take the dog out, clean up this room in the middle of class. So they didn't get to learn that the authority was the teacher because mom or dad or the guardian was the, you know, the adult authority in the house, even on the Zoom call with the kids. So respecting the teacher, they don't know nothing about it. Now this girl, I can't blame this on her, but if she has anger issues about, something, I mean, she has like, depression or anger issues, why are we not taking our kids to therapy when they're going through traumatizing things in their lives? It doesn't make sense. And I'm tired of people making excuses for these kids. If they jump up and swing, then they're a full-grown adult in my eyes. Look. And you have them. I mean, even in second grade, you have them. I'll tell you guys this. Last year, I worked with a teacher. She quit literally like 2 days before the school year started this year. She quit because the boy called her a FMB. And she told him, she said, don't you ever in your life call me an FMB again. She got suspended. He was back in school. He never got suspended, nothing. And the thing is that when you are at a Black school, what they're trying to prevent is the students being in the system, because I forgot what the percentages is, but the percentage of Black students getting suspended from school is higher than, I guess, other nationalities or races. And so with my school, like, they don't suspend the kids, especially like in grade school, they don't suspend them. So imagine having to like really just deal with these situations and you have no way of like disciplining. And for me, it's like, well, why don't y'all have in-school suspension anymore? I don't understand that, because in-school suspension is definitely a thing. I was there, Saturday school, all of this. Why do we not have in-school suspension anymore? They still had to go, but they had to sit in the in-school suspension area. I don't understand it. Princess says, honestly, many of these kids have emotional problems, and they do. They absolutely do. Especially after the pandemic, the parents ruined the kids. I so agree with that. I agree with that. And Crystalline says, I agree with that, Princess. So yes. So if you guys are joining late, drop down the comments. I know we got to think about this story. Let me take this off. And let's get into Tory Lanez and Prince. Oh, God, I just messed this up. Hold on, y'all. All right. All right, so here we go. It says, this comes from the Neighborhood Talk. And the other story I got from was Hollywood Unlocked with the teacher and the student. Make sure I show out my sources. Follow, subscribe to all of those people on Instagram so you guys can keep up with the news that's going on over there. So this comes from Neighborhood Talk. It says, ooh, Prince wants judge to dismiss his settlement with Tory Lanez because he claims Tory forced him to sign with a gun. Believe if he didn't sign, he'd get hurt. So it says neighbors get into this. Tory Lanez is finding himself in more legal trouble after Prince submitted a petition to the court to throw out the settlement the two reached last year. Prince claims that Tory violently threatened him to sign the petition, so the judge should throw it out. According to Radar Online, Prince says the only reason he signed the settlement with Tory in 2022 is because Tory and his bodyguard lured him into a location without lawyers and threatened him to sign it. The bodyguard, Prince claims, is so scary and violent that he didn't want to mention his name in the lawsuit because he was afraid of getting seriously harmed or unalived. Lanez presented me with a document that he drafted himself and ordered that I sign the agreement. He wrote, he told me to contact my lawyer. When I told him I needed my lawyer to review the agreement, he said, Prince said he arrived to the meeting to find Lanez with a man who worked for him. This individual is the same individual who was ordered by Lanez to attack me at the Vendome nightclub, and he did so. I cannot share his identity at this time, as this individual threatened me that if I mention his name, I would be severely injured or even unalive. This individual was in possession of a firearm which was visible at the meeting, he claimed. Prince said Lanez and other men aggressively ordered me to sign the agreement. He said he believed he would be hurt if he didn't comply. I would have never signed the agreement otherwise. The amount of money that they made me accept was only a fraction of the damages I have suffered in this lawsuit as a result of their repeated attacks, he said. Prince wants the judge to throw the settlement out completely and get the money he's truly owed. It says, "Woo, the violence continues." What do you guys think? So let me take this back. Hold on, get the StreamYard. Excuse me. So, what do you guys think about this? You can always tell the kids. You can also tell the kids that are dealing with dysfunction at home. Okay, that's from the last story. They would rather do the school. You also want the school stuff. He got the big red did to him. Yes. So, what exactly does this mean? So, what it means is that. So let's bring up the Nicki Minaj and the Jennifer Huff stuff. This is kind of what happened with Jennifer Huff in their situation, where she said they kind of cornered her, and then she kind of recanted what they wanted to recant what she said. Well, Prince did it, and so he didn't get what he basically deserved. To me, I don't think it's a money grab. I think that Prince was probably really scared for his life. Knowing what Tory Lanez past is, up until today, I don't think that he's lying. And I think that what he's saying is that, now that people can see what's happening, because you have to understand that we have Megan the Stallion, we also have August Alsina, and we have Prince. We don't know who else Tory Lanez has done this to. But I think that I think that he's in his rights. Why didn't he press charges from the beginning? I saw the video. Did he accept the settlement money? He did, but I guess it was lower than what he was suing him for because of this incident where the bodyguard and Tory basically cornered him to take what they were offering him, and not what he was suing them for, or else something bad would happen to him. So that's why we're back here today with Prince, because he's like, I feel like I want what I asked for and not what they made me settle for, because they were threatening my life. What do you guys think? Is Prince owed what he was suing for, or should he just go away and be quiet? What do you guys think? Again, I'll say I think that he should, to be honest. Tory Lanez has been a menace in the world for a very long time. And again, we only know the celebrities that he's done this to. We don't know anyone else. Think about the women he's probably done this to. Think about, the civilians that he's probably done this to, who had to shut up or couldn't say anything because they wouldn't believe them because it's Tory Lanez. Even though I don't understand why Tory Lanez is this big name. I don't get it. But, people are scared of him because I get maybe the bodyguard and his violent past. I don't know. Did he sue him for punching him that's what it was for. That's what it was for. That's what they went to court for. So this is what he's trying to get them to backtrack on. Is Prince owed? Is he owed more money from Tory Lanez? Y'all thinking in the chat? I just couldn't imagine being attacked like that and then being threatened during the court case. I don't feel like it's right. But if he threatened him to accept what Tory was offering, couldn't he go to the police about that at the time? Not if you're scared for your life. I mean, you can, but I mean, we know how that works. You know, they don't get to you in enough time before they come and get you. So, I mean, it's possible that he could have. But I mean, would they have gotten there in enough time for him to like protect him? First off, he should say, I'd like to thank Megan for her bravery. Look, I'm with you when you write, protect my energy. And what's going on? I now have found some courage to speak up. Not all the courage but naming, not all the courage because he's not naming the bodyguard, right? I also think it may be, what's going on just simply? I also think it may be Leprechaun is cool with Drake, who also is cool and has ties to J. Prince. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Hey, Miss Bernice. Tory has been a gremlin terrorizing people for years. Just don't feed him after 8 and keep him out of the pool. I want to side with Prince, but wasn't he beating? Oh, I don't know about that now. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know about that. Allegedly, that's what Joshua said. I ain't say that. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't even heard that story. But I mean, even with August Alsina, I mean, we've seen this multiple times. I mean, it doesn't matter what the gender is. It doesn't really matter. I think he has anger issues. And for me, it's little man syndrome. It's little man syndrome. And Tory, I just want them to deport him back to Canada at this point. Because why do we have to suffer through him? The blogs reported it twice. I didn't see it. Prince is soft anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much of a menace Tory was out in the streets. Yeah, it had happened to Megan for people to even really get any justice. I want to side with Prince, to be honest, and I do. I mean, I'm siding with Prince because I just feel like you don't know this, the situation, and I mean, if I feel fearful for my life, I'm gonna do what I need to do to protect that. What's going on, Cindy? He should get what he sued him for, but it probably isn't worth his troubles. And I'm wondering, is the bodyguard come after him now that he's doing this? Does the bodyguard even have another job? Tor deserves all he gets, justice for August Alsina. Yes, that's what I'm saying, August Alsina definitely needs justice. I think Prince needs justice, and so does Megan Thee Stallion. So, let's see. I'm gonna drop my link. If you guys want to come up for just a second. If not, I'll go up. I'm gonna head out. But I haven't really got to do this in a long time, so why not? I think that, when it comes to Prince, people, well, I see what Josh was saying, so maybe people are on that side. But I also think that when it comes to Prince, people don't look at him as a big enough star or person to care about. So they didn't really go up for him for this. And they say Meg is allegedly, oh, really? I didn't know that. Kudos to her. She is. I mean, hopefully she's happy with the man who she got pregnant by. She is, But yeah, if y'all want to come on up. Let's talk about this for a second. I'm just not a fan of Tory Lanez when it comes down to the stuff that he's done. Again, I don't even know how Tory Lanez has made it this far in this industry with being the type of person that he is. And it's not like we've heard this once. We've heard this multiple times from multiple people. And now it's 2 men and a woman. He doesn't even care. I mean, does it need to be a child next? What happens with this, Tory just needs to, they need to let him serve his time and then let him go back to Canada. The people in the comments was like, they don't want him back in Canada though. We've been doing our lives and stuff. I've been in other people's lives, and even in my life, they're like, we don't want him back here. We don't. So Tory is just, he's, I wish I could. I started getting a pedicure. Oh no, you good. You good. But yeah, so y'all, I'm about to, if nobody's going to jump on, I want to get off. I do want to come back on and do the Real Housewives of Potomac looks for this year's reunion. So I'm going to do the cover art and set that up. And then I guess I'll be back in maybe like an hour or two. I'll see. Depending on how long it takes me to get these, the cover art ready. Can you talk about blue facing? Oh my God, I can't. I really can't. I've never been a fan of this. I was against that when they got the show on Zeus. And to me, I don't want to take down Zeus because it's Black owned, but like, why does it have to be like so damaging to our community? This is a disaster in real life, and like it, like whenever, like when the real bad thing happens, y'all, and read between the lines. When the real bad thing happens, because I mean the bad stuff has been happening, but when the real bad things happen, when they go, whichever one does it, and it's an accident, we're all gonna be sitting here like, no, it's not. Watch the shows, look at the blogs, look at the vlogs, look at everybody on YouTube, look at the blogs. Watch the show. It's not an accident. People are celebrating this, and look at what happened now. So no. What's tonight? Protect my energy. Yeah, me too. I'm not doing it. No, yeah, see, and nobody wants to talk about it because we all know it's a disaster, and it's a disgrace to Black people everywhere. I don't care how young you are. If you don't know better, you know better. Hey, what's going on, Jennifer? I've been seeing you in the streets of the YouTube. But shout out to you for being able to give out information over on Conscience channel yesterday, y'all. I love me some Conscience TV, because when he be saying, hold on, I be saying it all the time. But yes. And hey, Pink Dynamite, yes, y'all. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Let me get my cover ready for Potomac, and then we'll come back in maybe an hour or two. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for joining me for my live, and again, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
I did it. 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 Did it. You did it. I did it. You did it. Did it. I did it. I did it.